The Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle.
Read and presented by George Pitropogiannakis.
Book 3, Chapter 10.
Again, fearful is a term of relation. The same thing not being so too. All, and there is, according to common parlance, somewhat so fearful as to be beyond human endurance. This, of course, would be fearful to every man of sense, but those objects which are level to the capacity of man differ in magnitude and admit of degrees. So too the objects of confidence or boldness. Now the brave man cannot be frightened from his propriety, but, of course, only so far as he is man. Fear such things, indeed he will, but he will stand up against them as he ought, and as right reason may direct, with a view to what is honorable, because this is the end of the virtue. Now it is possible to fear these things too much or too little, or again to fear what is not really fearful as if it were such. So the errors come to be either that a man fears when he ought not to fear at all, or that he fears in an improper way or at a wrong time, and so forth, and so too in respect of things inspiring confidence. He is brave then who withstands and fears and is bold in respect of right objects from a right motive, in right manner, and at right times, since the brave man suffers or acts as he ought and as right reason may direct. Now, the end of every separate act of working is that which accords with the habit, and so too the brave man courage, which is honorable. Therefore, such is also the end, since the character of each is determined by the end. So honor is the motive from which the brave man withstands things, fearful, and performs the acts which accord with courage. Of the characters on the side of excess, he who exceeds in utter absence of fear has no appropriate name. I observed before that many states have none, but he would be a madman or inaccessible to pain if he feared nothing, neither earthquake nor the billows, as they tell of. The Celts, he again, who exceeds in confidence in respect of things fearful, is rash. He is thought, moreover, to be a braggart and to advance unfounded claims to the character of brave, the relation which the brave man really bears to objects of fear. This man wishes to appear to bear, and so imitates him in whatever points he can. For this reason, most of them exhibit a curious mixture of rashness and cowardice, because affecting rashness in these circumstances, they do not withstand what is truly fearful. The man, moreover, who exceeds in feeling fear is a coward, since there attached to him the circumstances of fearing wrong objects in wrong ways, and so forth. He is deficient also in feeling confidence, but he is most clearly seen as exceeding in the case of pains. He is a faint-hearted kind of man, for he fears all things. The brave man is just the contrary, for boldness is the property of the light-hearted and hopeful. So the coward, the rash, and the brave man have exactly the same object matter, but stand differently related to it. The two, first mentioned respectively, exceed and are deficient. The last is in a mean state and as he ought to be. The rash again are precipitate and being eager before danger, when actually in it fall away, while the brave are quick and sharp in action, but before are quiet and composed. Well then, as has been said, courage is a mean state in respect of objects inspiring boldness or fear in the circumstances which have been stated, and the brave man chooses his line and withstands danger, either because to do so is honorable or because not to do so is base, but dying to escape from poverty or the pangs of love or anything that is simply painful is the act not of a brave man but of a coward, because it is mere softness to fly from what is toilsome, and the suicide braves the terrors of death not because it is honorable but to get out of the reach of evil.